Hello, this is Goomzilla, and I'm here today to show you how to change your ordinary toad into Captain Toad. This tutorial is low difficulty. The trickiest part is making the headlamp.
Okay!
You will need some scissors, pins, a needle and thread in colours of brown, yellow and black, or grey if you have it instead, clear nail polish if you have any, and the toad you made using the toad tutorial. You could use a store-bought toad if you prefer. Then you'll need the template, which you can download from the link in the description, then some colours of felt, cream, red, yellow, brown and grey. First you'll want to cut out all of the individual pieces. The colour of felt matches the colour of the dot. With some of the smaller, more rounded shapes, you may find it easier to use nail scissors. Now that you've cut out all of the pieces, arrange them like this. It's time to start making the explorer's outfit.
Yahoo!
Cut out 2 trouser pieces in cream felt. We're going to sew them together with blanket stitches. If you want to know how to do these, click the annotation to see them done in our Wacker tutorial. Go along this one edge and do the same at the other side. Then match the 2 ends together and sew along this edge. It should look like this when you're done. Next, we'll cut out the belt from brown and the buckle from cream. You might find it easier to cut out the buckle freehand rather than using the template. Check that the belt wraps the whole way around your toad. Mine doesn't here, but I've changed the template so that it matches the toad made in the toad tutorial. Now use yellow thread to stitch the buckle to the belt. I've used running stitches here. Next, use clear nail polish on the back of the belt. This is to prevent it from stretching with time, like what happened to our Captain Toad. It's a great trick to stop this happening. Now cut out the necker and apply nail polish along the long bit of one side of it. Make sure you do it on the back side so you don't make the outer edge rough. Whilst these two are drying, put the shorts on Toad right up to his arms. When the belt is dry, put it around Toad's body and loosely attach it to your toad. Next, put the necker around your toad's neck and tie it on firmly with a double knot. I would suggest doing this rather than sewing it, or else it would be permanently on your toad.
Go!
You may have noticed that the lamp I have used here is not the one used in our videos. You could make the simpler version if you prefer, but I think this one looks a lot better. Start by cutting out the upper and lower torch, and the torch rim, and the yellow lamp piece. For the sewing, we'll use black or grey thread to sew up all of the darts. It can be tedious because you have to cast on and off at each dart, but it'll be worth it. The type of stitching is not too important. When you've sewn them all up, you'll have this sort of shape. Now take the torch piece You can start off on one side and then the other side and then go around like in the bob-omb tutorial, but I didn't do that here. Now take the large torch piece and put it in the gap. Then sew along the edge. But before you get to the end, add stuffing and finish off with a ladder stitch. Click the annotation to see the ladder stitch in the Wacker tutorial. but it makes sense to put the ladder stitch on the smaller piece because it wouldn't be visible. Now take the lamp piece and attach it with a simple runner stitch, just in and out. Now cut out the cream lamp strip. Wrap it around your toad and check it looks something like this. Sew the straps on at roughly the right place here. Check that it lines up. So now you have your head torch, only the backpack to go. Cut out the main bag body piece and the two side flaps in brown felt. For the sewing, the rectangular end of the bag should line up with the side when it begins to curl around. Then sew it up with blanket stitches. Do exactly the same on the other side. Then you'll have made the bag. Turn it the right way out like this. Cut out two bag straps. Attach one end near the top of the backpack and the other about 1 centimetre below. Repeat for the second strap, making it symmetrical. Now put the bag on your Captain Toad. The next bit is optional. Cut out a pouch for the front of the bag. Attach it around here with stitches only along the curved edge, but not the straight edge, or else it won't be a pocket anymore. The map piece is also optional, but it makes a nice added touch to your rucksack. When it's rolled up, it will fit into the bag like this. You could use Velcro on the bag if you have any, so it can be held shut. There are two options for your map. Firstly, it could be permanently rolled up so you don't need to worry about it unravelling. Just sew the map together on one edge and insert it into the top of the bag. Do up the bag with either Velcro or just stitches. The second option is to make a detailed map and sew onto it various trails and landmarks. As you can see, I've sewn Peach's castle, Mario and Luigi's house, a forest, a toad village and a river. I'm going to show you how it can be done by sewing on Bowser's castle. First, just do a running stitch in a circle. Then for landmarks, I've gone for full circles rather than dotted lines, so go back and connect the missing gaps. Then I'm going to sew in the letter B for Bowser. And there you have Bowser's castle. Now your Captain Toad is fully equipped for adventure. Now I'll do a comparison between the old Captain Toad and the new one. As you can see, the old necker has disintegrated, so the use of nail polish should make it last for longer on the new one. The same is true for the belt. I've used brown thread for the new bag, which I think looks a lot better than white. I'm not as happy with the new torch because the bad stitches are on show, as I mentioned earlier. Thank you for watching. Please do send a video of your finished Captain Toad to Goomzilla in a private message, or a picture of it on our Twitter. Now, let's get treasure hunting!